At World Class Teams, we believe your people will either make you or break you, that complacency is the enemy, and that creating a world-class team is the best way to grow your business. How do you stand out in today's competitive workplace? We know that businesses have got flatter and flatter in their structure over the last 10 years, and of course as a result that means there are fewer and fewer senior positions. So how do you ensure that when a position becomes available, you're the obvious choice for it? What can you do to put yourself in that position where you win the promotion or win the pay rise? There are 3 critical areas you need to focus on to be ready to win. Number 1, mind your language. By that I don't mean the swear words. I mean the small words and phrases that show that you have a growth mindset rather than a survival mindset. There are small words and phrases that we need to practice, and equally there are small phrases and words that we need to avoid. Unfortunately, many of the words we need to avoid are words that we've grown up with, so we first need to unlearn before we can learn the better words to use. Let me give you a little example which illustrates this point. Let's suppose that you're the operations manager and I'm the sales manager. So I come to you, hey Tom, I've just got this report, I really need it from you for a client. Oh, ASAP, ASAP. And as Tom you say, oh Di, I'm really sorry, I've got a whole lot on my plate right now. I will get that done for you, but it'll be after this, it'll be Monday before I can get it to you. Or instead you can say, sure Di, I can have that report to you. I'll have it to you at 11 a.m. on Monday. In reality, the outcome is exactly the same. But the way you will be perceived is completely different depending on whether you use the first response or the second response. If you want to be seen as a positive can-doer, as the person who should be promoted, you need to make sure that you train yourself to use the right language so that you're perceived in the right way. Item number 2, be a change champion. We no longer have stability as the norm, we have change very much as the norm. And so it's critical that if you want to be a standout in your workplace, that you're seen as someone who really thrives on change, who enjoys it rather than merely implements it. It's important to show that you're agile and flexible, that you're ready to challenge the status quo, that you put your hand up for change projects. You really need to be one of the few who enjoy change, as opposed to one of the many who endure change. Ensure that you are seen as the positive can-doer, the person who looks for new opportunities, grabs them and takes other people with you. And the third item, you need to upskill for the role that's going to be next, for the role that you aspire to. When you look at ambitious people, you can see they're always getting ready for the next role. They prepare themselves in terms of the qualifications, in terms of the skills, in terms of the characteristics, and they start demonstrating them now. So for example, if you are one of the high performers in the finance department and you want to become a manager, you need to start acting like a leader now. Demonstrate the attitude, the skills, the behaviours, get yourself qualified so that when that role becomes available, you are the obvious choice to take over as manager. So those 3 items again. Number 1, mind your language. Number 2, be a real change champion and make that obvious. Number 3, be thinking about your next role and preparing for that. Make sure that you're the obvious choice. Stand out in this competitive workplace and make yourself the one that they go, it has to be Di for this next role. So my challenge to you today is to think about those 3 items. Which one do you need to start on? And now that you know about them, what are you going to do about them? And if you want to fast track your way through all 3, we can and will help you at World Class Teams. Get in touch with us, we'd be delighted to help.